big wave guy. You know what the fuck. 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 You know what the fuck.
What's good to the channel? Big Wave God made it. This boy Ted. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, and follow my IG page at Big Wave God. Now, classic stream, man. Classic stream yesterday, or whenever it was, from the boy Akademiks. And yeah, man, he had the no jumper employees on there, basically sending a letter of resignation in to Adam. You know what I'm saying? Now, they did say they spoke to Adam and stuff on the phone, but ultimately, man, they decided to go their separate direction from no jumper after everything that just transpired. You feel me? Lush got fired. AD got talked about behind his back and took off the Tuesday show. So, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't feeling that and he decided to leave. And t-rell also decided to leave. You feel me? The funny part is that they was on Akademiks stream with him, you know what I'm saying? Basically the #1 competitor, you feel me? So it looked like they might be doing little guest calls with him a lot more, you feel me? And I can't necessarily say it's a bad thing, man. I can't necessarily say that it's a bad thing that they all decided to quit no jumper. I actually respect the fact that t-rell, AD, and Duno, and Smack, they all sticking together, you feel me? And they all deciding to start their own new page, Fig Community, just like House Phone and his gang did. You know, when he got did wrong, everybody decided to leave. I like the solidarity right there, you feel me? Because the whole time on this podcast that they all been there, they've been saying that if something like this ever happened, they was all walking out. So nothing but respect to them, you feel me? It was a good run, man. It was a good run. I'm gonna do a video later on expressing how my personal feelings about the no jumper and the downfall of no jumper and it coming to an end. But it is what it is, man. Let's react to t-rell telling Akademiks that he left no jumper, you know what I'm saying, after Lush was fired and AD resigned. This off Akademiks stream. Y'all hit that like button, hit that sub button. Let's get it.
Does this, he's probably going to be losing a bunch. And it looked like nobody has bad relationships. But what's your status currently with no jumper? Or what are you feeling about it?
Well, you know, I love everything, you know what I'm saying, that they gave you, man. You know, thank you to Adam for everything he did for me. You feel me? This is nice.
Okay, these is the nicest goddamn gangsters I ever seen in my life, bro. Adam could just do anything he wants. Sometimes, bro, we understand that they put that no jumper, put y'all in position, did all that, bro. But he did your homie wrong. He did y'all wrong, bro. Everybody that ever left no jumper is seeming like they didn't got the short end of the stick every time. But all y'all ever say is nice stuff about Adam, bro. And Adam never take accountability when he mess y'all over. I'm just saying.
Opportunities you gave me.
We already know about the
opportunities. In front of some crazy people, including you. That's why I pinned that fucking message on my Instagram, because I knew I was gonna come back.
Yeah.
And you was gonna come back, and everybody was gonna come back to look at that, to know, nigga, I'm probably gonna be the biggest, like, doing this shit. And that's what I've set out to be. I'm just chilling, learning. You know what I'm saying? Doing my thing, you know, patient.
One thing t-rell got, man, is the fans on his side, you know, so him feeling like he could be the biggest in this content game or this podcast game, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot, man. That might be a lot for Adam to handle, you feel me? Adam see everything too. And let's just keep it real, bro. Adam wasn't feeling the success that t-rell and AD was having on their own. Not only just because it took away from the views, because, bro, let's be honest, it ain't take that much away from the views, you know, but because he know that they was gonna start giving less and less to his platform, and that's exactly what happened. That was his problem with AD.
A loyal nigga, but I don't got no ill will in my heart for nobody. You know what I mean? So that's just where I'm at with it. As far as, like, you know, his employees, and you know us building our platforms on our own, you know, it was always a time where anybody could have came to us and said, you know what, you know, let's take this. I see y'all doing good. Let's take this. Let's put this on no jumper and do that, because we was all willing to stick together and make sure we ride this thing out. Because I wanted to be.
He dropped a gem right there. He said that they could have really put back on Fig and communities and things like that on no jumper. You feel me? But I guess, you know, t-rell and AD ain't even have a contract, bro. They ain't even have a contract. So, you know, it's something they probably wanted, but I guess they never brung it up and Adam never brung it up. And, you know, they was forced to go outside of the channel to start their own podcast. There's nothing wrong with
Had
that
no
because that's what you should do, being in a situation where you working for a company like No Jumper, bro. Let's just be honest. Like, nothing lasts forever. Nothing good lasts forever, but you got to be smart enough to be lining up other things for yourself, like AD did, like t-rell did. You know what I'm saying? Because at the drop of a dime, bro, when somebody else controlling everything you do, they controlling your job, they can hang it over your head and they can fire you just for anything. Like Lush got fired. And everybody making it seem like this about to put Lush in a horrible situation. So you always got to be building your own thing, bro. Whether the boss rock with it or not, just know it's always going to come a time where it's going to be a conflict of interest.
Jumper for the long haul. You know what I mean? Because that's just where I came from. AD
Too loyal.
put me in
They too
position to
loyal
do
to
that
Adam,
shit,
bro.
and that's just where I
The
wanted
loyalty
to,
that they display to Adam after Adam publicly just snakes everybody is crazy to me.
stick
Even
with it.
after the fact, bro.
But it was never a time that nobody asked me or made me aware of any kind of contracts or any of that shit. So I just kept doing my thing.
Adam fumbled.
And then that shit just started blowing up. That's just God. Ain't got
Adam
nothing.
fumbled the bag, but let's just be honest, man. I think No Jumper will be all right, you feel me? I actually think the new direction that they going in is not a bad idea. Now, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was only watching No Jumper and tuned in so much because of the guys that was on there, because I didn't even know like they had them podcasts and stuff until I just randomly seen AD on there one day, and I was like, who is this? You know what I'm saying? But I ended up tapping in and rocking with them boys. So like honestly, I have no reason to even watch No Jumper no more if you know what I'm saying, they not the ones delivering the content. I was never just like a fan of Adam 22.
To do with me. You feel me? It was written.
I was always one of the people wondering how the hell Adam 22 get in this position with this hip hop platform.
Already written for
Keeping
me.
it
It's
real.
pinned on my Instagram. It was already written. So as far as that, I'm good. You feel me? Like, but I'ma follow my boy AD, and that's my
Real
nigga. You
talk.
feel me? Like, if he ain't there, if Duno ain't there, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Duno
I
too.
get the vibe t-rell really ain't want to quit though, nigga. But you been talking that loyalty shit for so long, you ain't got no choice.
If he ain't there, then
Mac too.
I gotta rock with my niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we all started this shit together, it would not be the same without these niggas.
cap.
You know what I'm saying? So
No cap.
that's where I'm at
It
with
would've
it.
been
Like, it ain't
it
no
would have
ill
been
will.
so weird if t-rell stayed without AD, bro. Somebody bring you in the building and they fire the person that brought you in, bro. You gotta think, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it loyal to the soil, bro. That's the thing, man. We don't have enough of that. And this is exactly how we gotta start doing, bro. Motherfuckers gotta start coming together and walking all out, bro.
Bill or nothing like that. Like,
Especially if you ain't being valued and you know everybody even watching this video know AD and t-rell was the most valuable to No Jumper.
it was inevitable anyway. You know what I'm saying? After we kept doing our thing and shit just started rolling for us, and shout out to all the Fig Community fans, you know what I'm saying? Back on Fig fans, you know what I'm saying? Because we got 2 sold out shows. You feel me?
Yeah, I heard about that, yo. Congrats.
Shit is crazy.
Nah,
You feel
congrats
me?
on
So,
that. That's huge.
but yeah, but there was never a time I didn't want to stick with the team and fuck with the team. It was just never offered to me. It was never brought to me. You know what I'm saying? It was never put into the forefront. And I understand what he's talking about as far as being a businessman and not wanting to let his employees go crazy. But then also, I don't understand why you wouldn't rejoice and you be happy for your niggas that's right beside you. You feel me? Especially when you preaching that we wasn't making you no money.
Woo!
You know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't making.
And that's Adam number one go-to whenever he part ways with somebody. We seen the same exact thing with House Phone. Now we all know that Disconnected had like some type of cult little fan base to where, bro, they had people watching them. And for Adam, every time he let somebody go, or not even let somebody go, but when somebody quit and decide to leave the platform, it all of a sudden becomes, well, they wasn't making views anyway, and I was pretty much getting in the hole with them, and I was in debt. I mean, I had to pay them, and they wasn't even making anything. But at the same time, you claiming that you make 500,000 views on your back catalog alone, meaning you don't even have to post every day, and you still gonna get 500,000 views on your channel. So it's just like, that's an extra spit in the face on top of the guys who brought you basically a whole new fan base, a whole new level of protection, being good in LA, all the drama that happened, they got it settled for you. And all Adam 22 can say is the podcast wasn't doing numbers anyway, which we know is cap, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. It's Big Wave God Made It. This your boy Ted. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Till next time, we out of here.
Long and asparagus, the money wasn't inherited. Wave God like excellence. I spit the truth, wave God, exodus before Xmas. Then I treat the bitch like she don't exist. Left alone like the only kid. I just had to show my dominance. I just had to show my prominence. I could kill him with accomplishments.